Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new chapter of My Hero Academia, which is on chapter 426. This chapter right here looks like to me we're about, I guess this is where the possible drama of the Todoroki family finally ends. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe there's more to come. Maybe in the very ending of the My Hero Academia, because if you guys did your research and read the news through social media and so forth, or through Anime News Network, My Hero Academia is about to come to an end around the end of July or the beginning of August, you know? You get the idea. Anyways, this chapter right here, that aside, being off topic and not talking about the chapter, let's just get this over with, you know? We have to it that the Todoroki and the parents greet each other, you know, etc., saying that they didn't need to come, blah, blah, blah. But we have to it that it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, like, let's just get this over with, you know? And we get to see that the man who apparently is keeping an eye on Toya Todoroki, or Dabi, you know, he ends up telling them that he's capable of speaking but only a few minutes per day, you know? He's slowly but surely heading towards his death. That's the current state of Toya Todoroki. And we get to see him in a strapped up machine whatsoever, in a capsule, etc. And it really, really sucks for him, but I guess that's just how it is, you know. It is what it is, you know. And he's slowly dying. There's no way out of it. He's destined to die eventually. We don't know when he's gonna die, but one thing's for certain is that he will die, possibly once the time skip is to be possibly happening in the My Hero Academia's final chapter moment, you know. But other than that, we have to it that Dabi, or should I say Toya, says, hey, what's up? It looks like I'm a tourist or something kind of thing. We have to it that, like, Endeavor tells Toya about his situation. He's actually retiring as a hero. That was his initial plan before the war started, but he can't even walk on his own and he's missing an arm. So sucks for Endeavor. I thought he might be able to walk, but I guess not. I guess he's suffering. I guess Horikoshi really went all out on Endeavor's like punishment of what he's done, you know, and now he can't walk on his own anymore, and he has to use a wheelchair, and he's retiring as a hero, you know. He even says that the hero Endeavor burned to death. Your flames were really stronger than mine. We have to it that Toya's like, you know, my condolences. Don't go saying after everything, you dang coward. And Endeavor's like, yeah, you're right. You know everything about me. After all, you've always been watching me. And you wanted me to do the same for you, but I didn't, you know? So we have to it that, like, Endeavor explains that he's been watching his Indicament video every single day, you know, and from now on, I'll come every day, so we'll be talking with each other, you got it? We have to it, Dabi seems annoyed because his heartbeat must be increasing. He says, but it's too late now, but let's talk, you know? We have to it that, like, that Rei, Natsu, Fuyumi, and Shoto says, like, you're free to hate me. Anything is fine, really. Throw it all at me. At me too, Toya-ni, you know. There are many things I want to talk about. His entire family is just trying to talk to him, you know. We have to it that, like, his heartbeat is getting higher and higher, I guess, because of the beeping sounds. But we have to it that, like, the guard says, hey, that's enough for today. You could come back tomorrow. And Shoto asks Toya, like, hey, what's your favorite food? And we have to it, Toya stays silent, but he eventually says, it's soba. And we have to it, Todoroki, that Shoto is really shocked about this and says, hey, soba's my favorite too. And we have to it, Toya starts to reminisce or remember about what he said, you know, and that how Shoto says, we're going to mingle whether you like it or not. And he actually cries tears of lamentation and possibly regret and says, Shoto, I'm so sorry, you know, that kind of thing. And it really sucks for Dabi, you know, or Toya Todoroki. I think I'm going to try to remember him as Toya from now on, because he's now not becoming Dabi anymore, and he's slowly dying. Pretty much at this point, Toya can only feel remorse and regret for what he's done, and now he can't really do anything because he's stuck to a machine, a life-supporting machine that will keep him alive as long as possible, but he will eventually die out, which will really suck, but that's just how it is, you know, because he was not born with the body to handle to handle his quirk, and he overdid to a point that he's already a undead mummy looking like figure. That aside, we get to see Natsuo explain to Endeavor or Enji, like, that's it. That's it. I am never going to see you ever again. I hope you understand that, you know? I'm going to start a family with my girlfriend of my own. I'm going to get married, you know? There's no ceremony, and I'm not introducing her to you. You got it?" He says, "Okay, that's fine. I get it," you know? And we had to it for Yumi actually quit her job, but she has one of her students' mother introduce her to a new workplace that's really supportive, you know? We have to it, Natsuo says, "To be honest, I think you fulfilled your responsibility. You've also been punished already. Can't you just stop right now?" But Endeavor or Enji ends up telling his son Natsuo that that's not going to happen. "I'll continue to apologize and give reparations for my crimes for the rest of my miserable life. You guys don't have to watch it. I'll do everything I can to make sure I'm the only one they can blame, and they put it on me. If there's any reason I survived in this war, this might be the reason." Natsuo warned Enji that he will be facing a lot of hell since he'll be by himself, you know? But Endeavor says, "I know. That goes without saying. I did accept this invitation to dance after all." And Natsuo's like, "Well, this is the first time that I ever thought you were kind of cool, you know?" And with that word, we have to it that Shoto gets a ride back to school and giving his sister a ride, obviously. We have to Shoto tells his mother and father that I'll be fine since a Class A will be with me. I'm on the path to become who I want to be, you know, that kind of thing. We have to it Rei, you know, despite all that's happened, she decides to stay at Endeavor's side or her husband's side and push his wheelchair, maybe, you know, I don't know. We have to it that Endeavor supporters, sidekicks or supporters are here to help him out, you know, and Rei's like, you know, some people are keeping an eye on us, you know, that kind of thing. And it was Hawks, you know, he says, "How was the talk, you know, there's anything bothering, just talk to me." We had to it, Hawks talks to Lady Nagant in the prison cell saying, "Hey, I thought you're not leaving. I thought, even though I said it's okay." And Nagant says, "Look, I'm not leaving yet, okay? The outside world still scares me and I might end up being used again." And Hawk's like, "Hey, I could still use your help with many things," but Lady Nagant says, "I want to see how society will react to what Midoriya showed us all that day and how it will change everything. And besides, the taxes will be paying for my meals for a while too." Even Hawks is like, "Man, you're hideous, you damn villain." You know? We have to it that La Brava and Gento ends up reuniting, and the gorilla says, "Look, your contribution has been officially recognized and you're free. Do whatever the heck you want, get out of here," you know? We had to it Endeavor text a couple things to Hawks, saying that we get to know that Hawks is a new president of the Hero Public Safety Committee, you know, or the HPSC kind of thing, and so forth. We have to it that Hawks ends up making a call to Marasan, you know, and we have to it that the chapter ends off with Spinner's face showing up and possibly someone like him entering the room, you know, that kind of thing, etc. So yeah. Anyways, I thought this chapter of the Todoroki family was really nice, and I guess it comes to an end right here. At this point, we can only imagine what's going to happen to Endeavor and everyone else, you know. As for Natsuo, he's really cutting ties with his father once and for all, saying, "I won't ever see you again," and that this is goodbye, you know, that kind of thing. Although Natsuo believes Endeavor has already suffered enough, you know, etc., and been punished, he says, "No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep going until the day I die, you know, etc." We have to it that, like, even though Endeavor and Rei are alone, you know, they end up knowing that they still got some help alongside, you know, such as Hawks and all that kind of thing. That was pretty cool. Lady Nagant is doing okay, but she's going to stay in jail for a while, you know, and so forth. And like I said, the chapter ends up with Hawks calling, talking, doing stuff, and then getting ready to, like, do some other stuff. And Spinner, someone comes by to visit him, you know, so yeah. Anyways, looking forward to the next chapter and the ones after that, because there's only a couple chapters left and it's done, game over, you know? So yeah, anyways, that's about it, people. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!